Greetings to everybody. So in today's video we are trying to find out small angles, especially between these vectors and how they put angles in algebra and other kind of stuff of math that we have in our world. So today I'm trying to find some angles that was being assigned to my physics course and try to also teach you guys about how to do. So you have a lot of angles. You see a lot of angles I drawn out might not be very good. So you have vector E, which we call it vector uh, Evan. So it's a 30 degrees angle from this side, as you can look at it. So at that angle, we have uh, angle Fox. I will say vector Fox, which is a 60-degree angle, as you have, and then we have 100 degrees angle, which is this one, and that is vector Genet. Let's say that's 100 degrees angle, and then we have a 10 degrees angle, which that is the vector, if I'm not mistaken, that's the vector, yeah, that is vector Nick. And then we have vector Kyle, which is a 50 degrees angle from this side, and we have vector Luigi, which is a 130 degrees angle from the vertical line all the way this side. So what they told us to find out a smallest vary value between these angles. So I have the first find from the vector Evan and vector Fox. So you have 60 minus 30 because you have 60 degrees angle of Foxtra and then 30 degrees of Evan, and subtracting these from each other because an angle Foxtra has like half of that is angle Evan. So that would be 30 degrees angle, the smallest angle that we can have between angle Foxtra and angle vector Foxtra and vector Evan. Now the next one we have to find is vector Luigi and vector Kyle. So vector Kyle is a 50 degrees angle from the vertical line, and then we have 130 degrees from to vector Luigi. So we're gonna add them up because they are on the opposite side of the vertical reference line that we have. So it's be 130 plus 50, that's 180 degrees angle. And you can actually see it from here as well. That's vector Kyle and that's vector Luigi. Then we have to find vector Genet and vector Foxtra. So vector Genet is 100 degrees angle, and then vector Foxtra is inside that angle. So it's a 60 degrees of the vector Genet. So since we have 60 degrees just like the first one, we have to subtract whatever we have in Foxtra and subtract that from whatever we have in vector Genet to get 100 minus 60 to a 40 degrees angle. Same would actually go towards what we have over here. So we have vector Genet and then we have vector Nick. So vector Nick is a 10 degrees angle over here, which is kind of inside of what we have in this vectors, and especially there is about like 80 degrees that we don't even have to count about it. So it's between whatever this vector Nick is and vector Genet. So you can 100 minus 80 because that's 80 80 degrees that we don't even need. Subtract that, we get a 20 degrees angle. So 10 degrees from here and 10 degrees from angle Genet. Then we have vector Kyle and vector Nick, which has a 50 degrees angle plus a 10 degrees angle on the other side of the vertical reference line. So we get add them up and then we have 60 degrees angle, and then we have vector Kyle and vector Evan, which vector Evan is a 30 degrees angle over here, and vector Kyle is a 50 degrees. So they are kind of not into each other. So we have 50 degrees over here, and then we have 60 degrees between the vertical reference line, which is a 90 degrees, and vector Evan, which is a 30 degrees. So we have to subtract 90 from minus 60 to get a 30 degrees angle. So because of that, we're going to have to count the 60 as a difference between vector Evan and vector Kyle to get 110, 50 plus 60 to get 110 degrees as a difference between vector Evan and vector Kyle. So that's how you get it. You have to see the reference lines where your vectors are located as angles. like how many angles we have over here, 180 over here, and then 90 degrees, which is between the reference lines. By doing that, you can get the angles and like the difference that you need, and then add them up to get the smallest angle possible you can get from the line. So hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new, and see you guys in the next videos.